contracts, it's a wash. I do not believe that. I believe the Washington Wizards slam dunk won this trade because I think Russell Westbrook is significantly better than John Wall. I'll just let you know this, that 9 of 12 years Russell Westbrook has been in the NBA, he's made an all-NBA team. In 10 years, John Wall's made it once, and he's falling apart. I've been critical of Russell Westbrook. He can drive me crazy in the playoffs, but in the last 37 games of the NBA's regular season last year, oh, by the way, it was third-team All-NBA, 30 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 50% field goals, and 77.5 from the free throw line. What was John Wall doing? An Achilles off a heel injury. He hasn't played in 2 years. And whereas Westbrook's game is hyper-athletic, he's 32, I still get that. Wall's game is hyper-speed. Off these surgeries, I don't think I get it. Yes, both guys are expensive. Yes, both guys' contracts are brutal. Yet neither guy can hit a three. Yes, neither guy I love. They're not the classic point guard. But with Russell Westbrook, I get a healthier player. I get a better player. And here's another thing that matters. Russell Westbrook is completely obsessed with basketball. One of the reasons he wanted out of Houston, because he said the culture was too loose. He's acknowledged, my best friend is the basketball. He's got his issues, but I'm a big fan of his passion. Nobody plays harder in the league than Russell Westbrook. John Wall, when he was healthy, was often indifferent. Listen, these guys are both on the back nine, but Westbrook's like walking up to the 11th tee box. Wall's headed to the 15th fairway. I think Westbrook is a first-ballot Hall of Famer who drives me nuts, but I'm not so sure he's out of his prime. I'm really not. I think he's one of these guys that's had an incredibly long prime. I just think genetics, DNA, Westbrook is one of the most athletic players in league history. I don't think he's slowing down. My issue with him is his flaws he can't correct. It's who he is. John Wall, way past his prime, and I was never a huge fan of it. And here's something else that matters. In the East, Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal will be incredibly relevant. John Wall in the point guard heavy West is a non-story in Houston. And in this NBA league we have, relevance matters. Westbrook and Bradley Beal are going to make the playoffs. Russell Westbrook's won a lot of big games and played in a lot of big games, even last year. I don't believe this is like two bad contracts being exchanged. Listen, they're not good contracts. I'm not arguing that. But to me, this is a slam dunk. For all my criticisms of Westbrook, he is basketball obsessed. John Wall often seems indifferent. He's still maybe the best athlete outside of LeBron in the league. John Wall, built on speed, is coming off another surgery. One guy is going to the weaker West. He's the better player. Lesser players going to the point guard rich East. Slam dunk for Washington. I don't think it's just if you go to Westbrook's last 35, 36, 37 games, he's all NBA. Again, he struggled to correct his flaws. But you're being dishonest intellectually if you don't think Westbrook's got game. You're in the history. Look, how many people on the planet? 9 billion? He made third-team All-NBA. And that's in a league, by the way, where there's never been this many good guards. I mean, there are teams that have, like, it's insane. Like, Steph and Clay are the best backcourt of all time. Now, this year they won't play because Clay is hurt, but there's like 12 to 15 incredible backcourts. The game is international. You got guys now 6'7" playing point. And Russell Westbrook is third-team All-NBA and doesn't appear to be out of his prime. So, way to go, Washington. And by the way, James Harden. There's a story out this morning that James Harden preferred John Wall over Russell Westbrook. I'm over Harden telling me who he prefers because we keep rolling out people for him. He doesn't get along with any of them. Coming up next, so Anthony Davis signed his massive contract. And this must be frightening for other NBA teams because LeBron, who's always been more Magic Johnson than Michael Jordan, even though we always discuss this Michael LeBron thing, we may have to open up that MJ LeBron debate this morning. Talk about that coming up. 2020 has changed the world of sports. Some teams adapting. They're making changes in their stadiums and their venues. There's been virtual fans. These changes have created demands for a wide range of unexpected jobs and roles. Video platform support specialists, plexiglass screen installers. Whether you have hiring needs for positions like these or more traditional, great place to go and go for free is ZipRecruiter. If you go to ZipRecruiter.com/herd, you post a job, it gets sent out to over 100 of the